Alright guys, my name is King Lion. What's going on? Today I'm going to start my From Scratch to Max series. I won't explain too in depth of what this is and what's going to be. It's in the name. A high level overview is we're going to be taking this brand new account from scratch to a max account as chill and as fun as possible, and how I would go about doing that. Disclosure, this is not the most efficient way of maxing an account. Some ways will be more tryhard than others, and I like AFK and chill while making bank and getting tons of XP. So if that sounds like something you like too, then this series is just the thing for you. So I hope you guys enjoy. Now you have a ton of ways to start off your account. Me personally, I like to start off by killing chickens, getting all the melee combat stats to at least level 5, and make your first little bit of starting cash so you can kind of move on from there. Alright, so we just got our first level on this account, level 2 strength. But we do have a ton more levels to go, so it's going to take a little bit. All in all, getting the level 5 strength, attack, and defense should really only take about 20-ish minutes. It's slow at first, but does go faster, so hang in there, you'll get it done. Let's get it, boys. Okay, so we just got level 5 in all melee combat styles, and now we're going to go to the GE and sell off some of these supplies so we can get GP for quests, which I'm going to be doing a ton of them right off the jump. The reason being is because they are super useful for money making, unlocking stuff, teleports, boosting skills faster, etc, etc. Now, what I'm also trying to do is unlock Fairy Tale Part 1 and 2 due to it unlocking the secretaries, which these things will be crucial to do farming and getting 10% more herbs when I go to do farming patches. Plus, Fairy Tale series unlocks a ton of teleports as well, so I recommend doing this as soon as possible. Okay, so the first quest is done, and in my opinion, it's a huge one to boost your account right off the jump. This quest is called the Waterfall quest. This quest gives you a lot of combat XP without having to fight anything. We went from level 5 stats to level 30 attack and strength. With this quest, it gave us almost 40k worth of GP and a super solid quest to start with. Okay, so we are going to sell off the mithril seeds, the gold bars, and the diamonds for GP from the quest that we just did. We need this to buy more items for more quests to bust them out super fast. But while these are in the GE waiting to be sold, we won't be wasting any time. We're going to start by wood cutting and then do some crafting right after. We will need some crafting materials so that way we can do extra quests, and we're going to be getting some GP along the way, so that definitely doesn't hurt either. Okay, so we did go from level 1 to level 8 woodcutting, waiting on the seeds to sell in the GE. So now we have a little over 40k, but we are going to get crafting up. The goal is to go from level 1 to level 7 crafting with leather gloves, then from level 7 to 26 crafting gold bracelets. Okay, so we are going to be making gold bracelets at the Edgeville Forge. There's no requirements to be able to use it, but we're going to go from level 7 to 26 crafting, and this won't take but 15 or 20 minutes either. Then we're going to move on to agility. Okay, so we just hit level 26 crafting, now it's time to go and sell these gold bracelets for a profit. Now these didn't insta-sell, and I don't want to lower them too much so that way we don't lose too much gold, so I'll just leave these offers in while we go train agility. The goal is to go from level 1 to level 10 agility in Tree Gnome Village. Now that we have to go to Draenor anyways, we may as well stop at Django's shop. He's got some nice starter stuff in there. The number one thing has to be his teleport book. It takes charges, which are super cheap and easy to get. And what it does is it teleports you outside of Varrock. So it's cheap, easy, and efficient to teleport to Varrock at the beginning stages. So this is essential for us. Then from level 10 to 30 in Draenor. Once at Draenor, we can finally get these items called Marks of Grace. Marks of Grace is a currency that allows you to buy the graceful outfit pieces. Now agility has many uses, the biggest one is for runtime. This allows you to run longer without having to stop, and also allows you to gather your speed at a much faster rate. This is huge for questing. Now most people will go for this thing called a graceful set, which is essential. We'll be going for this very soon because it is a huge help in the very beginning, especially if you don't have any teleport unlocks. Now there is a ton more that you can do with agility, but I can't talk about every detail or this video would get way too long. While we are training agility, you can just skip this course and get 99 agility instantly by hitting that subscribe button and hitting that notifications bell as well. I promise this will work 100% of the time. Alright, so to start off our list, we are going to be doing Doric's quest. This quest, you don't even have to move to actually complete it, just talk to him. Number 2 is going to be Goblin Diplomacy. The quest is right next to Doric's quest, and if you bring all the stuff, this quest takes about 2 minutes to complete and super easy to do. Number 3, we have Cook's Assistant. This also takes about 30 seconds to complete. Alright, I'm going to take a small break from questing. We are going to do some woodcutting. Now I did go from level 8 to 15 woodcutting with normal logs, then 15 to 30 with woodcutting willow trees, then again from 30 to 36 with willow trees as well. I also did go from level 26 to 31 crafting as well with making gold bracelets. Now the reason I can't show you this is because the footage is gone for some reason, but these are the levels required for Fairy Tail questline, so these were essential for us to complete. Next up is going to be training magic. Magic is going to be super essential in the upcoming content. The way that we're going to be training magic is going to be super chill. This way is going to be done by splashing. Now we spent about 33k on all the materials. That should get us about to level 25 or 26. Now you do need to make sure that your magic level is at a negative 65. I know how weird that sounds. So you don't do any damage to the monster in this scenario. You only need to cast a spell and it will give you XP without needing to keep clicking on different NPCs. So this method is super AFK. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to use the air spell from level 1 to 13, then from level 13 to 26, the fire strike. So let's get it, boys. Alright, now that we have level 25 magic, let's move back to some questing. First, we're going to do Sheep Shearer. Okay, next we're going to do X marks the spot. Next up is Pirate Treasure. Yep, next is Relentless Ghost. This quest takes us from level 1 to 10 prayer, decent to start with without having to spend any cash on it. Okay, next up is Romeo and Juliet. Okay, now we've done Imp Catcher. Okay, next we're Mysteries. Next up, Missilin's Mystery. Alright, then we completed Witch's Potion. It also gives us a little bit of magic XP. Takes us from level 25 to 26 magic. Next, Client of Corinth, which will use a lamp on Slayer to boost from level 1 to 9 Slayer. Next up, Dwarf Cannon. And lastly for the episode, we completed the Grand Tree. This is a nice quality of life for us. This one does take a while at lower levels to complete, but still super easy to do, and 100% worth it. Now what this does is it allows us to use teleport to a couple patches for farming, and will tell us to the Grand Tree or to the GE, whichever we prefer. Alright, so let's do a high level overview again of what we accomplished on the first day on our new accounts, going from scratch to max. We completed a total of 13 quests, which they will be on screen now. We now have about 50k GP to play with, so we'll make some more money on the next video as well. We started with all level 1 stats, now look at the account. All in all, these steps should only take a couple of hours to complete, really not too shabby for the first day in my opinion. Now this is going to end it for the first day, boys and girls, but make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button as well. Be sure to hit that bell notification so you get updated when I post new videos, and I do plan on posting new videos every single week, so stay tuned for all future content to come. And with that said, have a wonderful day. Happy scaping, and ciao.